Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening. Well, my name is Asrul, and I would like to discuss with you all a topic, or rather an issue that I believe that it is very crucial and is very important for us to discuss it today. Well, look at this picture. What can you tell of the man's conditions? He looks happy, he looks normal, he looks like harmless, like all of us. But, do you know, this is I'm going to tell you, do you know that this man is mentally ill and a convicted criminal?
Yeah.
Statistics here shown that most criminals worldwide suffer from mental illness. These are few studies that conducted various years to the female and male prisoners worldwide. If you can see here in Malaysia, 60% out of the 40 prisoners suffer mental illness in Malaysia according to the 2014 record. The research about this matter is quite limited in Malaysia. Therefore, I am discussing based on a meta-analysis on worldwide cases to support some missing elements to our local limited source. Now that we know that most criminals suffer from mental illness, I would like to state few reasons why mentally ill criminals should be executed. Number one, it is not our responsibility or the public responsibility to identify the mentally illness person. I believe it is for the family members, to the next of kin, for the close friends to realize the problem that one person is having, especially from a mental illness problem. Number two, a crime committed is a crime punishable, even for the mental illness. It is responsible of the family or the government to identify and to cure them, punishing them in a way to educate their family and society about the mental illness pros and cons is their responsibility. And number three, justice for the victims, justice for the family. So today, I would like to persuade everyone about this matter. So today, I would like to persuade everyone about this matter and together push our government to take serious action on it. Perhaps some of you may think that it is contrary to our penal code under Section rape. And is it even possible? Well, everyone, let me enlighten a bit of mentally ill criminal cases which involve with murder. This is a very tragic case of the year of 2016, whereby this grandmother was decapitated and chopped, none other by her own grandson, which is mentally ill. And the suspect was shot by the authority that it is suffering from schizophrenia. So if the victim is our own family, how would you feel? Scary, unthinkable, barbaric? We can avoid this situation. But since this is kind of act that can be exempt by mental illness reason, will it anyway bring peace to our family if the murderer did not get punished as to what he had committed. So if this continues, some brilliant mind criminal shall use this excuse to get away from the crime they committed. Justice must prevail equally to everyone, including family is responsible for the action committed by the mentally ill person. Well, now that you know how bad the excuse of mentally ill can help some criminals getting away from their act, perhaps it's time to think that how can we put this to a stop? Here is the solution that we can take against these offenders. We, me, as the future legal studies undergraduates, should gather our voices and create petition against the section 84 of the Penal Code to be amended or to be repealed. The reason being for this is to ensure that first thing is that no one can escape from the crime committed by him or by them. The capacity of section 84 can even help a sound mind with an expert lawyer to bail them out of their act. Family victim must wanted to see offenders to get equal. Family victim must wanted to see the offenders to get equal to their act, just like an eye for an eye. Can you imagine that what if the mentally ill criminals got away? Well, let me explain more on what will happen if we let mentally ill criminals got away. 1. There is no clear evidence that these offenders are fully recovered after the treatment. 2. If they are not convicted, there is no assurance that this type of crime will not repeat again and again. No assurance. Thirdly, we do not solve anything by letting loose and more of this mentally ill will somehow be educated and use their disability for more crime to be excused. So, therefore, as a conclusion, I believe that mentally ill criminal is equally wrongful like other criminals as well, and they must be punished accordingly. We can bring justice to victims' family by punishing them accordingly to what the crime committed. And we must teach the society about mentally ill is not an excuse to commit crime, and they shall keep their family members healthy. Awareness to both government and family, whereby mentally ill is their responsibility and prevention is better than the crime committed. Therefore, I strongly urge my audience to agree with me that these mentally ill criminals should be executed. Thank you very much, and I raise my case.